There are times when it is necessary to merge different data files. SPSS allows you to merge files by adding additional cases at the end of your file, or to merge additional variables for each of the cases in an existing data file. This second option is also useful when you have an Excel files with information spread across different spreadsheets that needs to be merged by ID. There are two procedures that you can use. The first one is to merge files by adding cases. This procedure will allow you to merge files that have the same variables but different cases. For example, where the same information is recorded at two different sites, such as different clinic settings, or entered by two different people. The two files should have the same variable names for the data you wish to merge. As you see in these two files with different names, GCS1 and GCS2, the variables are the same in both files, but the data are different because they may have been taken by two different hospitals. If the ID numbers used in each files are the same, starting at 1, 2, 3, you will need to change the ID numbers in one of the files before merging so that each case is still uniquely identified. You can make this manually, but what will you do if you have so many cases? So I'll teach you a better way to change these IDs automatically rather than manually to save time. Open one of the files, choose Transform from the menu, and then Compute Variable. Type ID in the target variable box, and then ID plus 1000 in the numeric expression box, or some number that is bigger than the number of cases in the file. Click on the OK button and then on OK in the dialog box. This will create a new ID numbers for the files starting at 1001, 1002, and so on. Okay, now each case in both files has its unique ID numbers. So now we are ready for merge. Choose one of the files that you wish to merge. Go to Data menu, choose Merge Files, and then Add Cases. In the dialog box, click on an external SPSS data file if you want to choose the file that you wish to merge from your computer. If your second file is already open, it will be listed on the top box an open dataset. So I'll choose that file, click on Continue, then OK. The two files are now merged in one file. Save that new data file using different name. File, save as, let's call it GCS all. The other procedures of merging is to merge files by adding variables. This option is useful when adding additional information for each case with the matching IDs. Each file must start with the ID numbers. Sort each file in ascending order by ID by clicking on the Data menu. Choose Sort Cases and choose ID. OK. Go to the Data menu, choose Merge Files, and then Add Variables. In the dialog box, click on an external SPSS data file and choose the file that you wish to merge with. If the second file is already open, it will be listed in an Open Dataset box. In the Exclude Variable box, you should see the ID variable listed because it exists in both data files. Click on ID variable and then on box Match Cases on Key Variable and on arrow bottom to move the ID into the Key Variable box. This means that all information will be matched by ID. Click on Continue, then on OK. Save your merged file under a different name. File, save as, let's call it GCS all.